Now, look, I have to ask you about the Ginger and the Whinger, our favourite twosome, Harry and Meghan. And what a shocking few weeks they've had. Not only were their lives laid bare in that damning Vanity Fair article, they were called out for posing in pictures during the bushfire crisis in LA. Her Netflix series was delayed. And now, Darren, her podcast. The podcast is set to be delayed as well. Bummer, I was looking forward to that one, as I'm sure you were too, Darren.
Oh, look, I've taken the time off work already. I'm absolutely gutted. I'm beside myself. Look, I've been counting down the days until Meghan blessed us with those dulcet tones of hers talking about how hard life is for a jam-making millionaire duchess in Montecito. Look, it's been a rough few weeks for the Ginger, to be fair, though, hasn't it, right? They Vanity Fair spread laid them bare. The Netflix series is in limbo. Prince Harry accepted an undisclosed settlement sum in his apparent crusade against the press for privacy. And now, of course, Meghan's podcast being delayed. Oh, woe is me. I can't bear it. We need to start a GoFundMe or something, honestly. It's probably because, right, she's running out of people to throw under the bus that this podcast has been delayed because it's so painfully boring that they don't know what to put in it. It's a limited series when your entire personality is based around victimhood and victim narratives. And now, of course, we've got the former UK Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, and she's thrown a spanner in the works, hasn't she, by calling on President Trump to release some very important documents.
Yes, well, actually, we have that. So, of course, he was allowed entry to the US in 2020, despite having admitted in Spare to taking cocaine, marijuana and psychedelic mushrooms. And you're right, this is what Suella Braverman had to say. Have a listen.
I think there's a very strong case for President Trump to intervene and to direct the release and disclosure of these documents. The American people should have the right to know what's happened here.
Darren, so she wants this to be investigated. Do you think he actually will be deported? Because he'll end up back in the UK.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, she's calling on Trump to actually release those visa records. Well, according to his memoir, they will indeed find evidence of an admission of drug use, which would have, as you mentioned, bar him from entering the United States. I mean, Harry banned from America. It's enough to make you shudder. Because I've got the perfect plan for him, though, a decoy. He wouldn't be welcome here, so maybe, we'll ban him his entry or something like that. But if he gets himself into the English Channel in a rubber dinghy, we'll probably put him up in a luxury hotel if he claims asylum, and we'll say to him, we'll give you bed, board and benefits right up his street. Sometimes they're 5-star hotels, Danica, and he can complain about his family and let the British taxpayer pick up the tab. This is the perfect solution for this privileged prince.
Oh, I wonder how he would cope, Darren. But you're right. I mean, if UK Labor's doing it to every single other person that enters the country, then Prince Harry is no exception. Oh, Darren Grimes, love having a chat with you. Thank you very much for joining me on the show this evening.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.